Okay, oh my gosh. I just got home and we're gonna watch Love Island, you guys. It is 6, no, it's like 7 now. I gotta change into my pajamas and we're gonna do shorts. We're gonna do Black Santa today. Yes. Biracial Santa. I can't wait. And we're gonna make dinner, so gear up. Okay, you guys. I am really hoping that I did not undercook these, but oh my god. Don't play with me. So I brought some salt just in case I did not salt the flour enough. Louisiana hot sauce, my favorite hot sauce. And a nice, sharp, crisp Coca-Cola. Yes. Hold on. Okay, let me taste this. This is my second time frying chicken. And I'm scared I'm about to bite into this and a bunch of blood is gonna gush out, but I do feel like I did what I was supposed to do. Look at that. No pink. Now, I will say the lighting is a little dim in here. But no pink. No ma'am. I did need a little extra salt though. Okay. Let's stop playing around. So I'm about to watch episode 15. Oh yeah, episode 15. Megan Thee Stallion enters the villa to chat with the Islanders and host Build a Bombshell. Well, that is just perfect timing, isn't it? I literally just sent my friends the Megan Thee Stallion Walmart collection.
Previously on Love Island USA.
Okay. See you later.
Welcome back to Love Island USA. Huda promised the other islanders she'd stop shouting at Jeremiah, but she did.
Hey, boys, this is her line to have girls come. Yeah, this is fire.
Okay. Y'all, they shaking ass in the villa right now. I just told y'all about that swimsuit line too, didn't I?
We are making history. A Grammy Award winning, platinum selling artist is in the villa. Is introducing Megan Thee
Oh my gosh, she looks insane.
How is this fucking real? The money needs to pinch me because I
Oh my god, I'm just kicking my feet giggling. Oh my god, my chest is tight as fuck. I love looking at her. Oh my god, this show makes me feel so dumb, but I can't help it. I love Megan Thee Stallion Dizown. Little commercial break right now. I don't have anything meaningful to say. I'm literally just having a good time watching it. The way all the girls are just cackling and gaggling and gooped, I'm just like, me too, me too. And I'm at home like, oh my God.
Oh, amazing, baby, Alexandria. The booty routine friend. Like, just forget that these are real human beings. Like, these are real ladies. These are real women with real feelings.
I gotta pause real quick because Megan Thee Stallion is really, she's really cleansing the chat right now. Like, the whole energy in the village is shifted with her appearance. I don't know. I mean, like I had said earlier, her swimsuit line came out. She was definitely probably slated to appear in advance. But the timing of this is honestly so good. And that little section about her being like, these are real people, like Huda, they throwing you a lifeline. Huda, everybody is throwing you a lifeline, girl. They are telling you, girl, if from here on out, girl, you just act right, you might get to come out this villa and be okay.
Oh my God, girl, your ass is like phenomenal.
It's like clapping when I walk. I said, Peacock, y'all gonna put this on TV?
Bitch, the slow-mo, they walking down the stairs, y'all. Oh my God, they walking down the stairs in the slow-mo. All right, y'all, this ain't a live watch. I just had to see the Megan Thee Stallion part was gagging me, so I'm gonna go now. I'll talk to you after. Hold on, bitch.
NFL, it's working, she'd probably be the
What is Huda doing? Oh shit. How is Ace going? Hold on. Ace, please. Okay. Bye. Oh my gosh. Oh shit. Oh. Okay, episode's over. Okay, guys, let's get to talking because I haven't talked to you in a minute and we definitely haven't talked about Love Island. So I'm gonna say this because I have to be different. I am different and I have to let you know that I'm different. I started Love Island when it was a crappy little show on Paramount or Hulu, one of the two. In 2020, season 2, Sally was there. We were on a rooftop in Vegas. The world was ending, but here I was watching Love Island, okay? And a lot of new viewers don't know this, but Love Island was not always on Peacock. And the difference is on Peacock, they're allowed to be more like rated R. So if you watch those earlier seasons, you will see that it's certainly not as raunchy or sexual, whatever. But I was there. I didn't watch season 1, but I was there, okay? Season 3, Cache, Cinco, and Trina, get into it. Anyway, just let's clear that out the way, all right? Now let's talk about this season as a whole. This season as a whole, but also this latest episode, because for a minute there I thought the producers had definitely lost control of the ship. I was questioning their ability to do their job, and after this episode I'm feeling so much better, so much more confident. Like, they have really comforted me as a viewer tonight, and I'm gonna explain why. In episode 12, 13, and 14, Huda was going balls to the walls. Like, it was absolutely entirely too much. And it was starting to get a little sad. Like, it was getting a little despondent up in here, okay? So I think they honestly did her a favor by showing, I'm gonna give Huda some credit too, because in episode 15, she wasn't shouting, she wasn't name calling, she wasn't being rude. So I'm gonna give her credit. And then now I'm gonna go to the producers and give them credit for actually putting it in the edit that the Islanders were critiquing her. She was taking their input and she was applying it, and they showed her all in all like having a lot more fun. Like, even when she got in front of Megan, her little twerk session, that was the best one. That was the best one. And that's the stuff we need. We need something to root for. And I'm gonna say 2 things off of that. Number 2, Bringing Megan Thee Stallion in to cleanse the chat was the best thing the producers could have done, because all of that nastiness that was going on in the villa, as a viewer, we were starting to feel it. It was getting heavy in here. And yes, we all love the mess. We're all messy. But we definitely did need a cleanser because it was getting a little bit out of control, right? Number 3. This cast doesn't like each other. They don't like each other as friends, and they don't like each other as couples, and it's clear as day. And for a minute there, it was getting hard to watch. It's one of the reasons that I was so okay with it being the Huda show for a few episodes there, because it's really all we had. If you see the first look for tomorrow's episode, Sierra is talking to the new guy, and she's like, I'd love to get to know you more. And it's like, who didn't see that coming? A lot of you didn't see it coming, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I saw that coming, because earlier in this episode, her and Nick are talking about Nick's feet, and then in the episode prior, they're talking about zoo animals or something. I don't know what you guys saw, but it looked like two people who had severe disinterest in each other. And I'm getting hella off track, but let me just ramble. This is gonna be stream of consciousness right now, okay? A lot of what people are picking up on between Nick and Sierra is really just the fact that Nick was comparing Sierra to Bella in those early episodes. When you're comparing one person to another person, and one of those people is just like really not on your radar, the other person's gonna look so much better, okay? Also, Sierra's a cute girl, so that initial attraction is what I believe is truly there for Nick, but I can see it starting to wear off. I can see it starting to wear off. I think that when we get to Casa Amor, Nick is definitely gonna have his eyes out for some new blood, okay? I don't know, I'm a little back and forth on Nick, because I didn't like how Nick and Ace, you know, Austin kind of mentioned like Nick is an Ace follower, and like honestly, and I didn't like how Nick and Ace, after the vote with Huda, the first vote, not the second one, they went to Austin and were like, why did you vote for Taylor? Listen, I'm not invested in Austin, but it's giving bully. And I don't want to say bully's a strong word. I don't feel like, oh my God, they're bullying Austin. No. Austin is fine. But it was just kind of like, who do you think you are? And it was irritating to me, because they know that Austin is not the person who's gonna say, who do you think you are, questioning my vote? I voted the way I wanted to vote. And so that's why they did that, right? Even though they obviously know that Austin is cool with Charlie, why would he vote for Taylor? They just expected he was supposed to vote Huda with them? No, that doesn't sit right with me. Here's the other thing with Nick. Earlier in tonight's episode, after Huda breaks up the chat with Jeremiah and Iris, oh my gosh, I am remembering everyone's names. Shout out to me. Jeremiah is brushing his teeth with Nick in the bathroom, and he's like, hey, did you know that Huda pulled me for a chat? And Nick is basically like, nope, and I don't want to hear about it. That's essentially what he's like, I don't care, I don't want to hear about that. Listen you guys, and I'm not even going to put this on just Nick, because later Jeremiah comes outside and he goes into the kitchen, and Ace is also there. He says, respectfully, I don't want to hear y'all's name in the same sentence, whatever. You guys are mean. And I want to be so honest, as someone who has like a defined personality, when I'm saying these people are mean, like, please don't take it like to be so charged. I'm not saying like, oh, the big bad Ace, like, no, okay? But I'm just saying, you guys are like not kind. And I understand you're not besties, you guys met a couple weeks ago, but I just think it really speaks to the chemistry of how like this cast, how they are mixing together, or not mixing, to be frank, because first of all, Huda has been lying on her interactions with Jeremiah. Like, she has not been entirely truthful, but no one, at least from what we have been shown by the producers, no one has really asked Jeremiah for his side of the tale. And I do think that anytime Jeremiah has had the opportunity to stick up for himself, he hasn't articulated himself very well, but also nobody has really tried to understand him. Nobody has tried to develop a rapport with him, really. And I'm particularly speaking about Nick and Ace, because they're actually not even indifferent. They've been actively trying to not distance, like they've been actively disliking him, okay? Taylor too. Taylor, you too. I don't know if you, dear viewer, have ever been in a really bad relationship or in a toxic situation, but when you have friends, real friends, they go through it with you. There is a point where they'll get tired of hearing about the mess. They want you to just leave. They see you have no self-esteem and is getting tired. Like they don't want to deal with this anymore. But they do. They do, because that's what good friends do. And again, I understand we just met each other a couple weeks ago, but there's just like an unkindness to their approach to Jeremiah. I'm talking about the boys. That doesn't really sit well with me. It kind of just, you know, it's just, I don't know. It just, I don't like it, and it speaks to the larger picture of how this cast is really not meshing as well. Again, here's that comparison thing, because we're also comparing it to season 6. But I feel like even in past seasons, like the Cassie and Leo season, it wasn't this cliquey. I don't know if cliquey is the right word. That might be a little strong. Anyway, let's move on to Shelly and Alandria. Really, Alandria and Taylor. So if you look at the polls on the Love Island app, Shelly and Alandria are always neck and neck for 1 and 2. Like those are everyone's top 2 viewers. And you know what? I want to take this time to say shout out to Serena and Janae for doing this. There have been, like, if you watch the earlier seasons, especially the UK version, this show has been like extremely whitewashed in the past. And honestly, I still get a little nervous anytime a black girl comes on this show, because it's just like, oh girl. Shout out to Imani from season 5. Shout out to Imani from season 5. Oh my god, you want to talk about a stallion, baby. I wish Megan Thee Stallion could have seen Imani, you guys. Anyway, and if I'm getting the numbers wrong, it's the season with KK, Keenan, Leo, and Cassie. So correct me if you must. But shout out to Serena and Janae, because I even feel like having Megan Thee Stallion on tonight kind of speaks to, what does it speak to? A culture shift? Is it again, I feel like I'm using charged words that I don't necessarily, but like, do you understand what I mean? Like a show that was once very, very whitewashed. This is a show where, if you remember Courtney, what season was that? Was that the KK and Keenan season? Like a girl like her would usually, like a girl like Iris, usually she should be cream of the crop. And yet, you know, so I don't know what I'm trying to say here. But anyway, shout out to Janae and Serena, because not only were they on the show, they were thriving on the show. They were, I don't need to explain that to you. You get it, right? Anyway, back to Shelly and Alandria, because they're going back, and here's the thing with them. I agree that those are the 2 easiest people to root for in this season. However, Shelly's been boring me. Shelly's been boring me. She's playing ping pong, not anymore. She finally coupled up with Ace. She's been playing ping pong with Ace and Austin the way Ace was playing ping pong with her and whoever else walked into that damn villa, okay? Kudos to that, but like entertaining TV it does not make, right? Alandria, I'm going to need you to step the hell away from Taylor. It's getting it's disrespectful at this point. I'm gonna tell you guys this. If a man is talking to you, you think you guys are like getting somewhere, he's into you. If you guys are talking, first of all, there was a challenge where Alandria kept getting picked to kiss other people in the shack, right? She talked to Taylor later that day about it, and he goes, something, how was it, swap and spit and all that, like, haha, he. Swapping spit? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Am I one of your homeboys? When Taylor goes, yeah, you know, I just gotta keep doing my shit. We gonna be cool. Just keep doing my thing. We gonna be all right. We gonna be cool. Yeah. What? And if you don't see the disrespect in that, I don't know what to tell you, girl. But like the nonchalance, the lack of care, the lack of, I mean, frankly, attraction. He hasn't said I'm not attracted to you, but he shows it in everything that he says. Oh my gosh, even when Ace was having them dance together and after that they kiss and Taylor goes to chest bump all the guys, and it's just like, are you here for me at all? Like, what is going on here? How can I root for this, you guys? As much as I like Alondria, how can I root for this when this is her couple? Like, I don't know. And I don't know what it's gonna take for her to step away from him, to be quite honest with you. Hannah, I'm gonna be honest. The Hannah and Charlie storyline, when Charlie, when things started to turn around for them and he ended up going home, that was the first time I felt invested in any couple. It was shocking to me because it happened so quickly, but it was shocking to me. And now that's gone. And now she's with Pepe. I hope this bombshell, one of them bombshells, ruins whatever she has with Pepe, because I just don't want to look at Pepe anymore. And let me tell you something, when that new bombshell, Adriana, I'm sorry, I forgot her name. When she walked in, I said, I know you lying. Not this fine woman. Oh. Okay. Girl, if that was a chest job, soft. Bounce. Okay. Shout out to the Hard Rock Yitty girls, okay? I see you. You doing what you do, but if it's work, it's good. Oh my gosh. Is there anything else to say? Huda, Jeremiah, like, I think they're really gonna part. Unless they make like a comeback, I think they might spin the block. I could see it. And you know what? A lot of people were saying they need to take Huda out for mental health reasons and whatnot. The same way I just said the producers helped her with tonight's episode and like kind of taking the attention off of her and making it positive. I'm gonna tell you this, Huda actually needs to stay in the villa, because by staying in the villa, showing changed behavior, showing maturity for the next few weeks that she's here, she's going to help herself when she gets the hell out of there. She needs to show America that she was not that girl. It was a moment in time. It was a moment in time. So she really need to be on her best behavior, okay? I'm kind of concerned for this bombshell that just came in though, because well, no, I don't really care. We'll see. I don't know if Huda's gonna be hella thirsty about that, but if she is, that's really none of my business. Anyway, I'm just here to watch. Amaya. Today I liked you, Amaya. You were really funny today, Amaya. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. But we don't want to do that though. Amaya, you may have cemented yourself with that one. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Okay. Who else is there? Ace. Girl, Ace gonna do what Ace wanna do. Ace is already looking at the new bombshell, and so I don't know what to tell you. Did I touch on everybody? Is that everybody in the villa? Okay, well, that's where we're at. You know, I think this was a good episode, definitely a palate cleanser. Meg the Stallion, you will always be famous. Meg the Stallion, I will always love you. And I will always love you. Okay, I gotta go. I'm going to the pool tomorrow. Yes, I'm going to the pool tomorrow to swim my laps. So, tomorrow morning, gotta get up early. Smooches.